Hello, good morning. It's another lovely sunny Sunday. It's time for Pilates. I hope you're ready and raring to go this Sunday morning. Fantastic, lovely to see you. Welcome, guys. Good to see you and looking forward to another lovely class. If you'd just like to make sure that you've got some weights to hand, whether you've got some tins of beans or some light weights, nothing heavier than a 2 kilogram, we'll just prepare and get ready to start. Fantastic, right. Okay, guys, let's come together on our mat, the feet together, and then turning out the toes to 10 to 2, and then following with the heel. Coming up, we've got that nice soft knee and to the pelvis, of course, rocking that pelvis to the front and to the back, just bringing awareness to the body and where our posture is today. Of course, if our pelvis is too far forwards, okay, we're going to have that hunched, maybe rounded position. And if we're too far back, then we're going to have that sort of beer belly, sloppy old look. So we need to have it in the middle. And this is what's going to give us beautiful posture and precision. Okay, so we lock it into that central position. We roll those shoulders back and down, and we stand beautifully tall towards the sky. Let's center ourselves with our breath. Let's inhale through our nose and exhale through that pursed lip. And really get that breath going for me, guys. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling the rib cage opening and widening, and then contracting and releasing. And of course, we keep that breath flowing throughout the class, ideally inhaling to prepare to do the exercise and exhaling to do the exercise itself. But the most important part is that that breath is flowing, okay, guys, and we don't hold on to it. So whatever you're doing, don't get too caught up in the breath, but make sure that you are breathing. Okay, pretty fundamental. Let's think about the core now, which is another fundamental in Pilates, okay? Let's have an imaginary belt around our waist and draw into that notch number 10. Tight, 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 holding it there. Releasing to 5, 2.5, and let go. And again, all the way into 10, to 5, to 2, and release. Okay, and then thinking of the pelvic floor as a lift, drawing up all the way to that floor number 10, releasing to 5, 2.5, and let go. And again, all the way up to 10, to 5, to 2, and release. So let's do both together, and with the breath it gets complicated. Let's inhale to prepare, exhale, draw up and in to 10, to 5, to 2, and release. And again, inhale to prepare, exhale, draw up and in to 10, to 5, to 2, and release. Now let's draw both back up to at least to 2.5, if not higher, okay? And when I talk about anything regarding the core throughout the class, when I say draw that tummy in, lift up and in, anything like that, I'm referring to both of these areas at the same time, okay? So really activate them to create that lovely strong core. Fantastic. Okay, let's get to the warm-up. Feet together, hip distance apart. Let's inhale to prepare and exhale to roll those shoulders back and down, really opening up the chest, putting those shoulders back in their rightful position, keeping that breath flowing, and of course checking those tummies are nice and in. As we circle back for 4, keep that breath flowing for me. 3, slow and gentle. 2, lovely, and 1. And release. Coming into that side bend now. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to lengthen down that side seam of the trousers. Inhaling here and exhaling back to center. And again, working that towards the other side, flowing with the breath from side to side, feeling that rib cage opening and widening, that spine stretching and releasing, and flexibility returning to the body, that mobility from side to side in that lateral direction. Fantastic. Oh, I just love this one. Let's just do one more on either side. Fantastic. You really feel this one in the morning, waking you up is just the best start to the day. Let's have those hips facing forward to me. Okay, those tummies nice and in, those hands in line with the nose, and we're just going to mobilize through the upper body. Let's inhale here and just twisting that upper body. Inhale here, exhale back to center, and again working that towards the other side, keeping that breath flowing, that movement happening in the thoracic area of the spine. And again, it's one of those areas that we sometimes neglect because we're leaning over desks, things like that. So that breath's flowing and we're moving gently from side to side, and then just rest easy in the center. Fantastic. Right, coming into the roll down now, guys. Let's inhale to prepare and exhale to tuck the chin, then rolling sequentially vertebrae by vertebrae down to wherever feels right for us this morning. Might just be here. Sometimes in the mornings we're very stiff, or you might be able to go that little bit further. Check those bottoms. I'm guilty of that. Our legs are nice and straight, bending down to wherever feels right for us. Inhaling and exhaling, lengthening and stretching out. Inhaling and exhaling, restacking vertebrae on vertebrae, those tummies nice and in, those shoulders back and down, and that head beautifully tall. And again, inhale to prepare, exhale to tuck, to roll and to release. Heavy head, heavy shoulders, drifting down, stretching out, inhaling and exhaling to restack, really feeling each and every part of the spine, noting how your body is responding to that this morning. For the final time, inhaling to prepare, exhaling to tuck, to roll and to release. Heavy head, heavy shoulders, heavy breath, inhaling and exhaling all the way back up to standing. Lovely. Yes, and as I said, think about how your back's responding. If it's a bit clicky, you might want to do a few more of those perhaps in your own time. Okay, so it's really about mobilizing through that back joint. Right, let's think about the balancing now. I'm getting serious, the hair's going up. Right, let's transfer the weight through into the left foot and draw the right foot up for me. That's it, lovely, slow and steady, pushing into that foot, lovely. That breath flowing and those shoulders back and down, good. As you come up again for 6, you can see that nice fluid action coming from the hip joint, good. For 5, those tummies nice and in. 4, great. 3, might just be a little movement if you want to go up here. 2, lovely, and 1. Staying at the top for me. There's 4 beautiful circles in one direction and then 4 beautiful circles in the other. That's it, mobilizing through that ankle joint. And again, you might notice at stiff ankles, maybe do more of them. Perfectly fine, adapt and suit it to you and your own routine and how you're feeling. That's the most important thing with Pilates. That's it, that lovely action again, coming through the hip joint, drawing up for me, nice and slowly and confidently, that tummy nice and in. Let's call that 4, shall we? I always lose track, you know me. 3, good job. 2, lovely, and 1. And at the top again, those 4 beautiful circles in one direction and then 4 beautiful circles in the other. We're mobilized, we're ready to rock and roll, guys. Are you ready? Let's grab our weights now. Okay, and we're going to do a nice little set of arm work. Okay, really get biceps and triceps working. Okay, bicep curl, number 1. Tummy's nice and locked on, feet hip distance apart. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to curl in for 8, like the strong man. That's it. 7, really use that mind, pull it in for 6. Those tummies nice and tight for 5. Keep those arms up nice and high for me for 4. Good. 3, slow and steady with that breath. 2, lovely, and 1. Bring the arm down and kicking back to work that tricep for 8. That's it. Don't swing it. Control it. A little soft knee for 7 and 6. Pushing back. Use that breath for 5. Those tummies pulled in tight for 4. Good job. 3. Pushing back. 2. Lovely, and 1. Back to center. Triceps in. Biceps in. 8 and out. 7. Use that breath. 6. Pull that tummy in tight for 5 and 4. Good job. Keep those shoulders down for 3. Nice. 2. Lovely, and 1. Back we go. Kicking back. 8. That's it. Back to center. 7. Lifting up as high as we can go for 6 and 5. Good job. For 4. Use that breath. 3. Those tummies in tight. 2. Lovely, and 1. Arms out. Last time. Let's curl in. 8. Stretch out. Come on, really activate. 7. Pull those tummies in as well. Don't forget them for 6 and 5. Good job. For 4 and 3. Allow that breath to flow. For 2. Lovely, and 1. Down we go. Kicking back. 8. Really control it. Don't swing it. 7. Feel those triceps activating. For 6. Those tummies pulled in. 5. Those pelvic floors activated. For 4 and 3. Keep pulling in. For 2. Good job. Lovely, and 1. Good. Nice, guys. We're just going to open into a dumb waiter. This is great, again, for working the bicep, but also for opening the shoulders. Okay, so giving us the right full posture. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to open for 8 and 7. Use that breath. For 6, good stuff. And 5, opening back. For 4, nice. And 3, stretching back. 2, good job. and 1. Bringing those arms out in front of me, curling them in, bicep curl number 1. For 7, that's it, those tummies in tight. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. For 6, and 5, pulling in. For 4, good job. 3, slow and steady. 2, lovely. And 1, bring the arms down, opening again. 8, really stretch back. 7, allow that breath to flow. For 6, good. And 5, stretching back, opening. For 4, that breath flowing. 3, good. 2, lovely. And 1, arms out, in we curl. 8, and out, that's it. 7, really pull that tummy in. For 6, and 5, good job. For 4, and 3, keep going, you can do it. 2, lovely, and 1, down we go. Last set. 8, stretching back. Oh, you can feel that in the shoulders. 7, those tummies tight again. 6, good job. And 5, for 4, try and get those shoulder blades touching. And 3, really nice, guys. For 2, lovely, and 1, and last one. Let's curl in. 8, and out. 7, good. 6, keep that breath flowing. And 5, good job. For 4, nearly there. 3, keep pulling in. 2, lovely, and 1, good job. Down we go. The final little one. Okay, I love this one. The upright row. Okay, or the zip up, as it's really known in Pilates. So zip up, that imaginary zip. Okay, I'll pull those abdominals into that 10 as we come up, and if you want to progress it, you can come up onto those tiptoes, working, of course, into the calves and into our balance. Let's inhale to prepare and exhale to pull up. For 8, those arms in a nice straight line. For 7, coming up onto those tiptoes. For 6, really feeling the articulation of the foot. For 5, good. And 4, testing our own balance. Good. For 3, really nice, guys. 2, using that breath. And 1, fantastic. Good effort. Right, let's bring those legs nice and wide, and we'll combine with a nice sumo and hug. Okay, now if you don't want to use the weights, perfectly fine to go weightless. Okay, I'm just mixing it up a bit, making it a little bit harder for us. So those feet are turned out, our tummies are nice and in, and of course our pelvic floors are really nice and lifted here. Okay, to control. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to come down. For 8, stretching back, opening the heart. Good. For 7, nice. And 6, stretch that heart open. Lovely. For 5, squeezing in that inner thigh. For 4, using that breath. Good. 3, fantastic. 2, lovely, and 1, and release. Okay, let's try it this time with that zip up. Okay, so we're going to come down and we're going to zip up at the same time. Okay, so think of that zip whilst we're doing the sumo. Okay, inhaling to prepare, exhaling to pull up. For 8, drawing up, using that breath. For 7, squeezing those bottoms together. For 6, good job. And 5, fantastic, nice straight line. For 4, using that breath. 3, good job, guys. 2, lovely, and 1, fantastic. Back we go to hugging the tree. 8, stretch back, use that breath. 7, lovely, and 6. For 5, and 4, keep squeezing. 3, good. 2, and 1, down we go, zipping up again. 8, pull up. 7, really squeeze that tummy in. For 6, good. And 5, keep that breath flowing. For 4, that arm straight. 3, good job. 2, lovely, and 1, time to hug again. 8, oh, stretch back, feel those arms working. 7, that's it, those tummies tight. For 6, squeezing those inner thighs. For 5, and 4, good job. For 3, and 2, keep that breath flowing. And 1, fantastic, last time, let's zip up. 8, and 7, really think of those abdominals here. For 6, pulling in all the time. And 5, those shoulders back. For 4, and 3, good job. 2, lovely, and 1. Walking the feet in and finishing with that first zip up. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to zip up for 8. And 7. Use that breath for 6. Pulling up nice and tight for 5. Good. And 4. Up onto those tiptoes for 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Hope you can feel that all working through those arms and into the core. Quick drink, and then we're going to come down and do a little bit of knee work. So let's come down onto our knees. If you do suffer with any issues with your knees, okay, you can always double your mat up, or alternatively, we've done this before, just come out to a side lunge for me, yeah, and alternate the sides. Again, shoulders open, working in a thigh, tummy nice and tight, okay? Do 8 on each side. Otherwise, we're down on the mat, okay? And we're going to sit back into our bottoms and then squeeze up using the bottom, but tummy nice and tight, okay? Again, the arms can flow and bring us a lovely flow and movement to our Pilates practice. Let's inhale to prepare and exhale to come down for 8. Squeezing up using that bottom. Good for 7 and 6. Tummy's tight for 5. Use that breath. And 4. Squeezing up for 3. Good stuff. 2. Lovely. And 1. Bring one leg out for me. Okay. We've done this before. You know what you're doing. Heel high. Okay. Or toe high. Heel down. Again, sitting back down. Squeezing up. Using that breath to propel the body up. Good. For 7 and 6. Keep that abdominal locked on. For 5 and 4. Good job. For 3. Fantastic. Keep squeezing. 2. Filling it in that inner thigh. Lovely. And 1. Back to center. Let's sit back. 8. Back to center. Good job. For 7. Squeezing that bottom in. For 6 and 5. Keep that breath flowing. For 4. Good stuff. 3. Squeeze. 2. Fantastic. And 1. Bringing that leg up to the side. Heel down, toe high. Okay, working in a thigh. Again, down and up. 8. Squeezing that bottom each time for 7. Good job. And 6. That beautiful flow. For 5 and 4. Pushing up. 3. You can feel that in that quad as well, can't you? 2. Lovely. And 1. Back to center we go. And again, 8. Squeeze that bottom up. 7. That breath flowing. For 6 and 5. Well done. For 4. Nearly there. 3. Fantastic. 2. Lovely. And 1. Again to the side. Toe nice and high. Sit back and squeeze. 8 and 7. Use that breath. For 6 and 5. Good job. For 4 and 3. Slow and steady. 2. Lovely. And 1. Last time into center. Let's squeeze up. 8. You can really feel it now, can't you? 7. Those bottoms tweaking. For 6 and 5. Keep that breath flowing. For 4. Those tummies pulled in tight. 3. Good job. 2. Lovely. And 1. Last one. Last side. Again, sit back. 8. Squeeze up. Good. 7. Feel that stretch. And 6. Lovely, guys. For 5. Use that breath. 4. 3. Good job. 2. Fantastic. And 1. We made it. Well done. Hopefully you can feel it all through those quads, all through those tummies and inner thighs. Good job. Right, we're coming down to the mat now. Okay, those arms, of course, in that W position. Keeping that neck and back all in line for me. Nice relaxed bottoms, nice relaxed legs. Let's go down to the mat. Release and slow the breath. Arms in that W position. Release the shoulders, release the bottoms. Draw in the abdominals, draw up the pelvic floor. Inhale to prepare. And exhale to peel yourself up off the mat for 8. Releasing down, slow and steady. Slow the breath, slow your mind. Really steady. Check those bottoms aren't squeezing. If they are, just make that movement slightly smaller. And flow with the breath. You rise up again for 5. Check those tummies are really nice and in. And controlled. Good. Well done. For 4, check that neck and back is still staying perfectly in line. That breath still flowing. For 3, slow and gentle. For 2, lovely. And 1. And again, sit back for me into child's pose. Take a moment there to just stretch back, relax and reset. Good. Now again, as we always do, think about what maybe could have improved. Could we pull the tummy in more? Could we have locked the pelvic floor on a little bit more? Okay, we'll go back down. You might want to progress it, push a little bit more into that forearm, lift up. But just always watch that those bottoms and legs aren't working. We're just working these back muscles, guys. Of course, for that strong core, it needs to be like a band all the way around. If you want a strong core, you have to work on these muscles as well. Let's come back down to the mat, drawing up and in, releasing the bottoms, releasing the legs, inhaling to prepare, exhaling again to peel up for 8. Releasing down, slow and steady. Good. For 7, really center yourself in the here and the now. For 6. And 5, feel how your body again is responding. What muscles you can feel working. And that's part of the precision of Pilates. Good. Relaxing now, keeping that neck and back in line. For 5. Slow and steady. Good. For 4, maybe pushing up that little bit further. Good job. Well done. For 3, each time, check those bottoms aren't tweaking. Good job. For 2. Lovely. And 1. And then sit back for me. Stretch back and relax. Well done. Good job. Lovely. I love that one. Lovely one for the morning. So think about those muscles. Of course, precision and flow being some of the fundamentals of Pilates. Okay, right. What we're going to do next? A bit of tricep push-ups. We've told you it's going to be a tricep and bicep morning. Okay, so we've got those hands. Okay, so a regular push-up, our hands are nice and wide to the body. This is a Pilates push-up or a tricep push-up, okay, where our hands are directly underneath our shoulders, okay. My elbows are in and they are touching the side of my body, okay. So really nice and locked on, working the back of the arm. It is a hard one, but stick with it. The more you do, guys, the better you'll get, I promise. Tummy's nice and in for me, of course, okay. The easier option, okay, down onto the knees, those arms directly underneath the shoulders, the elbows going back and pushing up again. If we want to progress it, we can come all the way up onto our toes. And again, keeping that body really nice and locked on and strong, okay? So doing as many as we feel we are able in that position, and then we could always come down to our knees, whatever works for you, okay? Inhaling to prepare, exhaling, let's push down for 8. Use that breath to push the body up, good. For 7, pushing up, good. And 6, using the back of the arm, lovely. For 5, checking those tummies are nice and in. And 4, good stuff. For 3, push up. 2, use that breath. And 1, lovely. Sit back, stretch back, and give those wrists a roll. Are you up for the challenge this morning? I think you are. We're going to do a nice little tricep hold, okay? So the same principle, but we're going to be down here and we're going to hold it. Just a little hold. You can come up, okay, if you want to, onto your toes. So a little hold, really working that back of the arm nice and hard. Okay, just going to hold it up for 8. So whether we're down here, coming back all the way into position, let's hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5. Tummy's in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Good job. You can really feel the fatigue then in those muscles, can't we? Let's go for another set of push-ups and then we'll follow straight away with a hold, okay? Tummy's under, that's it. Really tuck those pelvises under. That nice straight body line is what we want. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling as we push up. For 8, good. And 7, keep those shoulders back. For 6. And 5, well done. For 4, keep pulling in those tummies, good. 3, keep those elbows in. 2, lovely, and 1. Down we go for that hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Good job. Stretch back. Give those wrists a roll if we need to. Well done. How you feeling? Good? Sure you are. One more set and then we'll move on. Okay, so directly underneath those shoulders, fingers facing forwards, tummy tucked under. Let's go down again for 8. Pushing up. 7, using that breath. For 6. And 5, keep that breath flowing for me. For 4. And 3, it's getting tough now, isn't it? Good job. 2, lovely, and 1. Down we go for that hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up. Oh, stretch back. Roll those wrists. Fantastic job, guys. Well done. Take a little minute there, and then we're going to do some nice plank holds. Okay, so we're going to go up into our main plank and give that a hold as well. So working a similar principle to what we've just done. Okay, so the plank, hands directly underneath the shoulders, that tummy and pelvis tucked under. Okay, alternatively we can come up into that full plank line, that body line really nice and straight, and of course that tummy and the ribs pulled in. Okay, we're just going to hold that up for a nice count of 8. Okay, everybody inhaling to prepare, exhaling, holding it up for 8, 7, 6, and 5, pulling in for 4, good. 3, 2, and 1, releasing back, stretching back again, taking a moment before we lift up again. Lift up, pull in. 8, think pelvic floor, tummy. 7, 6, that breath flowing. For 5, and 4, good job. For 3, 2, and 1. And again, sit back, stretch back, relax, roll those wrists if you need to. So think ribs in, tummies in, pelvic floors in the whole time. And check in your camera what your body line's like. Is it nice and straight? Okay, inhaling to prepare, exhaling to push up. Sometimes I see this, that's not it, that's not it. There, that perfect point, and we don't want to see any of that. There we go. For 7, 6, pull in. For 5, 4, good job. For 3, 2, and 1. Sit back, stretch back, relax. Good job, well done. We'll come on to those a little bit later as well. Let's roll round onto our backs, onto a seated position. Okay, we're going to do a little bit, what I like to call it shopping, but it's actually a C curve with a thoracic twist, I guess. So our feet are on the floor, okay? Our shoulders are back and down, and we're going to recline as far as we're able to, okay? It might just be here, that's perfectly fine, or you might be able to go a little bit further. That tummy should be flat all the time, don't let it dome up. And we're just going to draw the arm across to one side, okay? And then to the other, opening through that spine and through the chest. I like to say it's like shopping because you can pick up whatever imaginary item you'd like. Okay, so let's roll back into position, tummy's nice and in, shoulders back and down, inhaling to prepare, exhaling to twist for 8, good. And 7, that breath still flowing, of course, for 6, and 5, good job. For 4, stretching back. 3, pulling in all the time. 2, lovely, and 1. And then sitting back up to center, shoulders back and down, nice and straight. And we'll do that again. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to come down. Maybe test yourself, go that bit further. Inhaling here, exhaling to rotate for 8. Back to center. 7, stretching that chest open, good job. For 6, those shoulders down. For 5, that breath flowing. For 4, check those backs are nice and straight. For 3, good posture. 2, stretching through that thoracic spine, lovely, and 1, inhaling and exhaling to rise up. Hopefully you can feel that in your core. One more set to go, guys, and then we'll roll down to the mat. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to come down, and open for 8. That breath flowing for 7. Good job. For 6. Nice, keep pulling that tummy in. And 5. For 4. Good. And 3. For 2. Lovely. And 1. And then all the way up. And then we'll roll all the way down to the mat. Good job. Well done. Let's do a nice little bit here of some leg circles, okay? So option 1, we've got 2 bent legs and we're mobilizing through that hip joint, drawing a beautiful circle, okay? The pelvis, which is the point of this exercise, stays completely still, okay? And it's up to us to lock that on and keep it still by using that core, so pulling up and in, okay? Option 2 is an extending one leg and maybe turning it out to work into inner thigh. And again, we're drawing a perfect circle with that leg. Again, that pelvis stays steady, no movement, okay? Then we'll take that in the opposite direction. And option 3, both legs nice and straight. Yeah, pushing through some beautiful circles. Again, no movement in that pelvis. And by movement, I mean this. Yeah, I don't want to see you not rocking and rolling all over the shop. Keep it steady, keep it locked in, okay? And if we're stretching those legs out, let's really push through them, activate those muscles, and think about what we're using whilst we're doing this exercise, okay? Shoulders back and down. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling, and let's circle for 8. Pulling in all the time, stretching those legs out for 7. Good job. For 6, use that breath if you want to. Inhaling and exhaling. For 5, slow and steady, pushing through those legs. For 4, good. And 3, keep pulling in. 2, lovely. And 1. And reverse it for me. 8, stretch those legs out. 7, keep that pelvis steady. For 6, good job. And 5, no movement. For 4, good. And 3, we're nearly there. For 2, lovely, and 1. Bring that foot down nice and gently to the mat and onto the other side again, turning that toe out if we want to work a little bit more into inner thigh as well. For 8, those tummies nice and tight. 7, a beautiful circle with that foot. For 6, use that breath and let it flow. For 5 and 4. For 3, good job. And 2, perfect circles. For 1, and then let's rotate. 8, keep pulling that tummy in. 7, slow and steady. For 6, really enjoy the movement through the body. For 5, check those legs are nice and straight. And 4, pulling in all the time. We've got this. 3, fantastic. 2, lovely, and 1. And release. Good job. Bring that knee down, have a little hug in, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so now we're going to go up into those legs taps. Okay, so of course that tummy is really nice and pulled in for me. We're going to bring those legs up into that tabletop position, and we're going to mobilize through that hip joint, tapping those legs down. Okay, I don't want to see this. That's not happening. Okay. Think about it. Use that core. Again, don't let it dome up. Okay, pull it down, that tummy. The legs up, don't let them come above those hips. Inhaling here, exhaling to tap for 8, back to center. 7, pulling in all the time. For 6, that breath flowing. And 5, you might want to bring your head up. For 4, and support it, that's fine. For 3, pulling in. 2, the ribs are locked down. And 1, and again, let's tap for 8. Good. 7, that breath still flowing. For 6, and 5, good job. For 4, and 3, keep that breath flowing. 2, we're pulling in, and 1, and rest, hug in. Take a moment there. Good job. Right, we're going to go into crisscross now. Okay, so we're going to extend our leg and we're going to rotate through our upper body. Again, pulling that abdominal in as you slowly rotate from side to side into crisscross. Okay, for an easier option, you might just want to have a little lift of each leg, and again a rotation through that upper body. Make sure we're not pulling the head, okay, and that the head is just resting heavily in those hands, okay, and that the abdomen's doing all the work. Again, pull that tummy up and in. Let's inhale to prepare, guys, and exhale to rotate for 8. Good. And 7. Use that breath for 6. Slow and steady for 5. Good. And 4. Keep pushing away for 3. Mobilizing in that upper body for 2. Good. Lovely. And 1. And again, push away for 8. Stretch out. Lengthen those legs for me. For 7. Keep those abdominals pulled in. For 6. Don't rush it. The slower we go, the better. And 5. Keep pulling in. For 4. Fantastic, guys. Well done. For 3. Good job. 2. Lovely. And 1. And release. Little hug in. Take a moment there. Are we up for the double leg stretch? Of course we are. Inhaling to prepare. Exhaling to extend. Both arms and legs, swimming them around in a beautiful circle. Good job. Feeling that core kicking in as we rest out. That's it. We can bring the head down for 6, but keep pulling that tummy in for 5 and 4. Good job. For 3. Big circles. 2. Lovely. And 1. Big circle and a little rest and a hug. Good job. Well done. Right, let's go back to that crisscross and then we'll do it all again. Okay, so inhaling to prepare, exhaling. Let's crisscross for 8. Use that breath. Lovely. For 7, pulling in all the time. For 6 and 5, keep working across that upper body. For 4, pulling in that tummy. 3, good job. 2, lovely, and 1. And again, push away for 8. Keep rotating. We could be here for 7 and 6. Use that breath for 5 and 4. Slow and steady. Good. For 3, 2, fantastic, and 1. Good job. Rest. We're going to go back into that double leg stretch. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to extend both arms and legs for 8. Pulling back into center. Swimming in the beautiful sea. Good job. For 5 and 4. Good. For 3, keep pulling that tummy in. 2, lovely, guys, and 1, and release. Bring the legs down. Last one, crisscross. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to criss for 8 and 7. Good. Push that leg away for 6 and 5. Keep mobilizing in the upper body. For 4, pulling that tummy in, and 3. Good job. For 2, lovely, and 1. And again, push away for 8. Keep that breath flowing for me. For 7, slow and steady. For 6, check we're not pulling that head. And 5, nearly there, guys. Keep that breath flowing. For 4 and 3. Good job. 2, lovely, and 1, and release. Legs up into that tabletop for me. Okay, inhaling to prepare, exhaling. Let's tap for 8 and center. 7, pulling in. For 6, good, and 5. For 4, mobilizing through that hip joint. Good. For 3, nice. 2, lovely, and 1. And again, tap 8, back to center. For 7 and 6, keep pulling in tight. For 5 and 4, nearly there, guys. For 3, good job. 2, lovely, and 1. Little hug in. Well done. That's a tough set, and you kept on going. Brilliant stuff. Well done. Right, let's roll round now onto our side and do a nice little bit of side work. So that body, nice and long line for me, guys, okay? Nice and straight, that tummy, of course, pulled in, and we can hitch up slightly in that waist to activate those side waist muscles, okay? You can have a little hand there as balance, and that top leg's just coming up to hip height and releasing down, okay? Inhaling to prepare, exhaling, let's lift for 8. And release, 7. That movement coming from the hip for 6. And that body steady for 5. Check you're just going to hip height for 4. And 3. Good job for 2. Lovely. And 1. Circling forward to me for 8. That body steady. 7. Pulling that tummy for 6. And 5. You can have that hand there for 4. Keep that breath flowing. 3. Good job. 2. Lovely. And 1. Reverse. 8. Stretch out that leg. 7. Activate those muscles for 6. And 5. Drawing that perfect circle for 4. And 3. Keep pulling in. 2. Lovely. And 1 to the front. 8. Come on, pull tight in. 7 for 6. And 5. Push through that leg for 4. And 3. Good job. 2. Lovely. And 1. Reverse. 8. 7. Pull in. 6. And 5. Good job for 4. Nice. 3. Fantastic. 2. And 1. Bringing that leg into center. We're going to kick out. Remember, like we've done before, but we've done this in standing. Try not to roll back too much. And we're going to kick that leg out as if it's got 50 pounds of mud on it. Okay. So again, tummy nice and steady. You can use that hand there. Inhaling to prepare. Exhaling. Let's kick. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Kick out for 4. Good. 3. Nice. 2 and 1. And again, 8. Test yourself. 7. Come on. 6 and 5. Pull in for 4. Good. 3. Nice. 2 and 1. Last set. 8. Come on. Kick. 7, 6 and 5. Point those toes for 4. Good. 3. Nice. 2 and 1. Good job. Bring that leg behind the bottom leg, and we're just going to push ourselves up onto our forearm. Okay, we're going to inhale to prepare and exhale to lift up into inner thigh. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling, let's lift for 8 and 7. Good job for 6 and 5. Keep that breath flowing for 4 and 3. Slow and steady for 2. Lovely. And 1. And again, lift 8. Use that inner thigh. 7. That breath flowing. 6 and 5. Keep drawing up for 4. Point those toes, flex those muscles for 3, 2 and 1. Last set. Come on, squeeze it up for 8. Good. 7. That breath still flowing for 6 and 5. Nearly there for 4. Good. 3. Fantastic. 2. Lovely. And 1. And release. Rolling round onto that side. And again, checking that that body line is nice and straight. Okay. The bottom leg can be bent and the top leg straight. Okay. And we're going to hitch up through that waist into a nice side plank and have a lovely rotation of threading the needle. Okay. So let's inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift up. Inhale here and exhale to rotate for 8. Stretching back, opening the heart. Good job. For 7. Lovely. And 6. For 5. Opening back. Good. Stretch that chest. For 4. Slow and steady. For 3. 2. Lovely. And 1. And then gently rest down. And when you're ready, let's roll around nice and fluidly onto the other side. Good job. Releasing down that lovely straight line again with the body. Pulling in that tummy, okay. Resting the head and just drawing up through that side. Inhaling to prepare. Exhaling to draw that leg up for 8. And 7. Just to hip height for 6. Pulling in here. And 5. Good job for 4 and 3. Use that breath. 2. Lovely. And 1. At the top, circle forwards. 8. That body's not going anywhere. 7. Pull in tight for 6 and 5. Visualize that perfect circle for 4 and 3. Good job for 2. Lovely, and 1. Stretch through that leg. Come on, activate those muscles. Reverse it for 6. And 5. That breath flowing. 4. Really push through that leg for 3, 2, and 1 to the front. 8. Steady. 7. And 6. Activate all those legs for 5. And 4. Good job for 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it. 8. Pull in. 7. Good. 6 and 5. Control for 4. Nice. 3. Nearly there. 2. Lovely, and 1, and release. Good job. Bringing that leg up. Okay, we're going to do those lovely kick outs. So really visualize a heavy weight to push that leg out. Inhaling to prepare. Exhaling, let's kick for 8, 7, 6, and 5. Kick out for 4. Good. 3. Nice. 2 and 1. Again. 8. Tight, tight. 7, 6, and 5. No movement. 4. Good. 3. Kick out. 2 and 1. Last 8. 8. Good. 7, 6, and 5. Kick out for 4. Good. 3. Nice. 2 and 1. Fantastic. Good effort. Well done. Pushing up slow and steady onto that forearm. That top leg goes behind the bottom leg, and we're going to do that inner thigh again. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to lift for 8. Good. 7. You might find you've got one leg better than the other for 6, or one leg that you can get higher than the other for 5. And 4. Good job. For 3, stretching through. 2, those legs nice and tight. And 1. And again, 8. Come on, point those toes. 7. Pulling in for 6. And 5, keep that breath flowing for 4. Good job. 3, fantastic. 2, lovely, and 1. And again, lift up. 8, good. And 7, point those toes for 6. And 5, use that breath for 4. And 3, we're nearly there, guys. 2, keep squeezing. And 1, and release. Good job. Rolling round into that side plank position for me. Checking that body line is really nice and straight. Okay, inhaling to prepare, exhaling to lift up. Inhaling here, exhaling to rotate for 8. Stretching back, opening that heart. Good. For 7. Slow that breath down, recenter yourself in the moment for 6, and enjoy the flow of the body. For 5, good. And 4, lovely. For 3, 2, good stuff. And 1, and then slowly release down to the ground. Right, we're going to go back to that plank that I promised you, and this time we're going to progress it slightly. Okay, so we've got some nice leg lifts coming up as well. Okay, so we're going to roll round onto our front, that tummy tucked under. This is the easier option. We're going to push through those legs, okay, to keep them straight into that toe, okay, to push up. The harder option, we can come up all the way into that plank and just give me a little lift. Okay, I don't want to see these legs coming up here and the body going. Control, guys, that's what it's all about. Okay, so nice straight legs, whichever option we're going for, and we'll do 8 of those. Okay, so let's come into position wherever we are. Okay, I'm going to go here for the first time, and then we'll go up to the next time. Inhaling to prepare, that body line nice and straight. Exhaling to lift for 8. And 7, pulling in for 6. And 5, good job. Or we might be here for 4, lovely, and 3, a nice straight line. 2, lovely, and 1, good. Drop to the knees, sit back, stretch back, roll those shoulders if needs be. Okay, we'll do it again, twice more. So pick an option where you feel happy, where you can control those ribs and that core. Okay, inhaling to prepare, exhaling to lift up, inhaling here and exhaling to lift for 8. And 7, control for 6. And 5, for 4, and 3, good job. 2, lovely, and 1. And again, sit back, stretch back, roll those wrists, One more for me, and then it's time for a lovely relax. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to lift up, and again, 8, 7, good, for 6, no wobble, and 5, for 4, 3, good job, 2, lovely, and 1. Sit back, stretch back, slow the breath down. Relax into child's pose, center your mind, center your breath. We're going to walk the hands over to one side and open up through the waist. Slowing the breath down, releasing and relaxing. Walking the hands to the center and then across to the other side. Releasing and relaxing that breath. And then very gently, let's roll round onto our backs for a lovely stretch. Good job, well done. Super effort today, guys. Let's hug one knee in towards the chest and then push that up towards the sky. Push down in that bottom, push up through that heel of the foot, the ball of the foot, and stretch and lengthen all the way down that leg as much as possible. Even if it's down here, guys, let's have a nice straight leg. That's the main thing, because we want to lengthen these muscles. Okay, and a bent leg or leg like that, it's never going to work. So we need to stretch, relax those shoulders, draw in the abdominals, inhaling and exhaling. Oh, draw that leg in, feel that stretch, draw that tummy in, release the breath, inhaling and exhaling, draw that leg in, feel those muscles under tension, each time drawing it closer. Inhale and exhale, draw it in once more and release, good job. And then onto the other side, hug that knee up, push up towards the sky, push down in that bottom, and stretch and lengthen that leg. Release the shoulders, release the breath, draw in the abdominals, inhaling and exhaling, drawing that leg in towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, draw it in again, ever closer towards that body, straightening all the time. And for that final time, inhale and exhale, draw that leg in and release. Well done. Bring one leg across the other and then take that supporting leg into tabletop and feel that stretch all the way down the leg and into that bottom. Draw that knee in towards the body, increase that stretch, and again check that tummy's really pulled in, nice and activated. Release and slow the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Draw that leg in again and release. Well done. Onto the other side, draw that knee in. Feel that lovely stretch. Note again how your body's responding and feeling to these movements. Inhaling and exhaling. Drawing it in once more, feeling that stretch, the release of the muscles, and then slowly releasing the legs down to the ground. Let's bring our hands to the side and allow our knees to tumble down towards the mat. Feel the body softening and relaxing into the mat. Heavy head, heavy shoulders, heavy knees. Release the breath. Let's inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And really keep our mind centered on the breath, entering the body, refreshing and renewing on this beautiful morning. Feel the cool freshness of the air, revitalizing and refreshing. A beautiful coolness and calmness enters the body, refreshing, renewing, rejuvenating. Allow your mind to wander and calm, release and relax. And when you're ready, roll the legs into center and allow them to flow down towards the other side. And again, feel the body softening and responding down into the mat. Release the head, release the shoulders, release the knees. Release the breath. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Allow yourself to be calm Allow your mind to be still. Release, relax. Take this time to reset your intentions for the day and for the week ahead, full of hope, possibility, and positivity. And when you're ready, guys, let's just roll round into an all fours position for me, keeping those thoughts flowing through our body, full of hope, possibility, and positivity. Drawing up into cat's pose, stretching up through our back, exhaling to release. Inhaling, drawing up and in, exhaling to release. And again, inhaling, drawing up and in, exhaling to release. Okay, we're going to try a little new one now. We're going to draw our arm through the body, releasing our shoulder down towards the ground. Okay, that's stretching out again our thoracic area of our spine. If you want to progress it, you can bring one leg out, or you can stay perfectly fine there. Feel that stretch, draw that arm through. So the lovely yoga repose. Inhaling here, exhaling, pushing back to center. And again, working that towards the other side. Again, it's like threading a needle. Okay, guys, drawing in all the time. A lovely stretch through that shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling back to center. Okay, sitting back, and let's bring one leg forwards, tilting that pelvis backwards, opening up the hip flexor. Let's bring those arms to the back, stretching open that chest. Really nice and strong and secure in that pose. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the leg back, changing side to me. And again, tilting that pelvis backwards. Feeling that hip flexor open, that tummy nice and in. Drawing the hands to the front. Slowing the breath, slowing the mind. Release. Relax, reset. Good job. Bringing the foot back for me. Let's push up into a downward dog. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling to push up. Pushing down through the heel, that tummy nice and in, stretching and lengthening down that back of the leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Slowly walk the hands towards the feet, noting that lovely lengthening and stretching effect. Inhaling and exhaling. And again, slowly restacking vertebrae on vertebrae, all the way up to standing, those shoulders back and down, and that head beautifully tall towards the sky. Lovely. Let's roll those shoulders and step through pedals, keeping that breath flowing, that tummy nice and in, as we feel refreshed, revitalized, and hopefully we're ready to take on the day and of course the week. And some very exciting news, guys. I'm back again tomorrow morning, 9:30. I think 9:30 or 9 o'clock, better check the diary. And but I'm back, so if you'd like to join us for another fantastic Pilates class, okay? We're going to be running through a bit more of the Pilates principles, really thinking about how we're working our body, slowing things down and looking at each exercise in a little bit more detail. So it'd be fantastic if you'd like to join us then. Look forward to seeing you all. Have a very happy Sunday and enjoy the beautiful sunshine. Thanks very much for joining us, guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.